holiday Monday. I'm off work today. The dream. I tried to have a bank holiday Monday lie-in. Berlioz did not allow it. He was all over me all morning. He wanted his breakfast. He wanted to go out. So my line was actually non-existent. It's still very early. This morning I have to head to B&Q. Basically, I'm having a tomato growing competition with one of the girls at work. I was telling her the other day how I would so much rather spend more money on tomatoes on the vine than getting those like crappy cherry tomatoes that you get for like £1 and you get like 100. I just think vine tomatoes are the best thing in the world. It's like an adult realisation that I've had recently. And she was like, oh, remember when you used to grow tomatoes in primary school? And I was like, no, I don't think I ever did that. And she was like, oh my god, let's have a competition. So I was like, okay. So I'm going to go and buy all the stuff today, and then when I go into work tomorrow, we're going to get the exact same stuff, and then we'll just go from there, see how it goes, which I'm actually really excited about. So I'm going to B&Q to get that. Then I've got to go dog sitting, so that's a load of fun. Yeah. On the topic of my like adult realisations recently, vine tomatoes being one, eggs, oh my god. So I bought some eggs from the side of the road the other day, and also Lottie bought me some eggs from the side of the road the other day too, and they are just uncomparable. Is that a word? I think so. They're just so much better than supermarket eggs. So, you know, every time now I drive past some like egg farm, I've got to go in and buy some. Tomatoes and eggs. Vine tomatoes and eggs. Right, let's go to B&Q then. Oh, I never told you guys that I failed my MOT last week. Something to do with my handbrake isn't strong enough or something boring like that. So I'm getting that fixed in the morning. Ugh, it's so annoying. I really thought I was going to pass this time. I've never passed an MOT first time. Very annoying. But quoi? Oh, I guess like these. Right, all of my tomato growing equipment is purchased. I thought this would take longer. Now I've got a few hours to spare before I have to go and see the Osmatron. I told myself this morning that I would have my full, like, 2 litres, 3 litres of water that you're supposed to have a day, recommended daily intake or something like that. And it's 11:30 and all I've had today is a glass of milk. So, I'm going to drink 4 pints of water. Been knitting, by the way. Mum and I are actually doing a collaborative piece at the moment. We're doing a cushion cover. So one side of it's going to be navy. She's doing the navy side while she's in Dubai, and the other side is cream. So I have not got very far at all, but she said she's nearly done. But I'm hoping that I got the maths right and that we are knitting to the same dimensions so that they're going to fit together eventually. But we'll have to wait and see when she gets back how big hers is. But I'm going to get on and do a little bit of this now. Also, quite a fun little job for me. So I think I've mentioned it before, but I'll say it again. I've been volunteering with the hospital radio, the hospital just across the road, because I quite want to get into radio and I really, really enjoy it. So once a week, on a Wednesday, I go and I help out on a show with 2 ladies called Mavis and Anne, who are so funny and they're just lovely. So we go out onto the wards and get requests and things. In my training, I'm basically building up to having a show of my own. So the first few weeks I was just watching, and then the few weeks after that, I was like contributing a little bit and talking a little bit. And then for the last 2 weeks, I've been the one pressing the buttons and doing all the sliders and things, which has been really fun. But this week coming, so in 2 days time, I have a half-an-hour slot to myself, which is so cool. So they were saying, what do you think you'll do? So I came up with the idea that I would play songs from the year I was born, 1994. So I need to do some research today. So I'm going to have a flick through and just pick out like half an hour's worth of songs that I can play on Wednesday, which will be good. You can actually listen online. I'll leave a link in the description of this video. The show starts, I'm on from 8 till 10. Yeah, 8 till 10 on Wednesday night, but I don't know when my half an hour is going to be, so if you'd like to listen, please do. I'd love to know what you think. And then in a couple of weeks' time, hopefully I'll have my own show, and you guys can all be my regular listeners, which would be awesome. I'm just heading over to Loon Dance for a couple of hours to keep Ozzy company while they're out doing something. That crazy boy. No, 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 not my scarf! Oh dear, what have we here? Do you want to come up here and we'll tell them what happened to you? So Ozzy here had the old chopperoonie last week, which you're all recovered from now, aren't you? They got it in the hope that he would calm down a little bit, but so far, it's not happened, has it? He just ruined my scarf that I knitted for myself, didn't you? You just pulled a big snag in it. No, where are you going? Oh, no, I don't want your kisses. Look at all of these songs released in 1994. I'm going to have to go through and pick some ones. My favourites so far are Cotton Eye Joe and All I Want for Christmas Is You. Although I'm not sure I'm going to be playing that in May. I've started going through all these songs and I'm like colour coding them as to whether they're like suitable for this radio show, considering most of the patients are like over 70. I'm not sure I'm going to be playing any Megadeth on the show on Wednesday. I'm just about to watch the first episode of 13 Reasons Why. I've heard very good things about this series. I'm going to hop right on that bandwagon. It's dinner time! And I only set the fire alarms off twice today. Dinner time today. Probably about 7 times all day.
I'm not going to do anything.
Well, it is time for bed. I think I'm just going to Skype Elliot and go to sleep. I managed 3 out of 4 of my pints of water today, but I feel like I'm kind of drowning internally. Thank you for watching this vlog. I hope you enjoyed it. Please let me know if you listen to me on the radio on Wednesday. The link's in the description, remember. And I will see you very soon. Goodbye.